everybody. We're headed to Douglas, Texas, to the food bank. And it's still hot in Texas. What do y'all, you weather buffs, what do y'all think about Tornado Alley movie? Y'all been seeing any news videos on that? What y'all think about that? What in the world to think about that? It does look like, though, where they moved it over through Louisiana, Alabama, up through that way. For those that haven't seen it, might want to look it up and see what you're thinking. See what you think about it. I didn't bring the babies with me today. It's too hot to leave them in the car, even with the car running. If something happened and the car died, it'd be too hot for them. So I don't take a chance on that. I leave the heater and the air conditioner running a lot for them, but in this heat, I don't fool with it. Chance of rain, at least for a couple of weeks, I don't think, in our forecast. Everything around here, though, is still green, as y'all can see. The soil is starting to dry out, but it hadn't really affected the grass and stuff yet. I don't think we'll lose any trees this year to drought situation, because it's fixing to be fall. Sometimes we lose trees in the summer, but we've lost plenty, like that one right there on the right, from the wind, from the storms. I mentioned in another video, some of y'all may not have heard, that as of, I believe, the end of June, we had over 52 inches of rain here, and we only have 52 inches of rain the whole year. So I don't know if fall will be wet or dry, but they're saying cold. I know the extended forecast is showing by the middle or end of September, we'll be in the 50s at night. That'll make for some very pleasant days. I guess I'm gonna have to follow this man all the way. I can't find a place I can go around him. And he's not driving very fast. The speed limit out here is 65 or 70, and he's going under 60. He's got to be going under 60. And I thought I was going to make a quick trip. Well, as Mama used to tell me, it don't pay you to think. And I reckon she was right. clouds. I really wished I could find a way around this man, y'all. It's really starting to get to me. It looks like in the video to me like he's a long way, but I'm pretty close to him. Because I keep thinking I'd jet around him. I think up on this hill it might turn to 2 lanes. Maybe he'll get over. On some of these hills out here, it's 2 lanes for the traffic coming up the hill so the big trucks can get out of the way. Man, now he's slowing down more. I ain't going 40 miles an hour. See, it's 2 lanes coming up on the other side for the big trucks. I guess he was scared to go down the hill too fast, y'all. There used to be an old farmer that lived out here, and he used to drive down our road selling produce. And I don't know what happened to him. He may have passed away or gotten so old he can't farm anymore. But I'm going to tell y'all, he sold that produce cheap, and it was good. Now, y'all, I could pass him right here, and he's speeding up. Now, if he'd slow back down like he did going down the hill, I could go around him. Oh, my goodness. And y'all wonder why I want to go to the country. I want to go where there ain't no people. And our preacher preached on that a few weeks ago, and I told him he just needed to pray for me, because I was one of those people. I need one of those shirts that says it's 2 people-y out. That would be me, y'all. I love company, don't get me wrong. I love for my friends, family to come over and visit. But I'm used to being by myself. I tell y'all that. I've totally adjusted to being by myself. And guess what? I like it. I like it much better than being married, or considering the marriage that I was in. Let me put it that way. Being by yourself, at least I know what I'm dealing with. At least I know what I'm dealing with. And you know another thing? When I'm videoing and riding slow like this man, and somebody's followed me this long, I pull over and let them go around. And we got traffic lined up behind us now. We got traffic behind us. Trucks hauling stuff, trucks with heavy equipment, all kind of stuff behind us. Oh well, I guess we'll make it on time. My air conditioner's working good. That's a blessing. Did I tell y'all about the chicken that got out a week or so ago? It went over to my sister's. I've never had one fly across that creek. I went over there trying to get that heifer back in the yard, and she ran over to the neighbors, and they was on the porch. He got his traps out, was trying to get her in the live trap. They tried to catch her. She ran off in the woods behind their house, and I told them, well, just leave her alone, and maybe when it come time to roost tonight, she'll come home. Well, I went out right before dark. It was dark enough I had to take the flashlight. Y'all, and she was out there trying to get in the coop. When she got on the roost, I got her and put her in that smallest cage. And I told the neighbors, don't worry about her coming back, because she's in the penitentiary. There you go. Now, we should have done that some miles back there. Smart start thinking, Mr. Green Chevrolet man. Anyway, she's in the penitentiary in solitaire by herself. So, I hadn't had no more jump on the fence, but I always have one out of the young chickens that always pulls that stuff with me. So, I got 2 roosters I got to rehome. I'm waiting for my friend to get back from Tennessee to see if she's going to take one of them. Because I don't need 3 roosters, and 2 of those babies, I ended up having 9 out of 40-something eggs. I believe it was. I'd have to go back and look on that video. The ones that I hatched 4 or 5 months back. I've got 2 roosters. That first one that hatched, the white one, and then one of the other ones. And that other one, he's going to be a beautiful rooster. His color. And he's been trying to crow, y'all, and it's hilarious. So they'll be laying before long. But anyway, we're almost at this church. So y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Thanks for riding with me and keeping me company. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Please continue to pray for direction for me. Thank you. Well, y'all, I have never been in that food pantry and saw such less food. I don't know. I don't know if they didn't have donations or if they weren't able to buy food this month or what happened. But, I mean, I got several things I can use, and I'll show y'all when I get back to the house. But they had no bread except French bread, and that's usually where I get all my bread for the month, is at that place. They had no bread, and they have those big metal racks that they have the food on, and they had 6 maybe of those racks taken down. I couldn't believe it. So we got what we got, though. No, whatever we got's a blessing. But that was a little bit surprising, because I've been going there 3 years. I've never seen that. I've seen some of the other food pantries, you know, go through that. We've talked about that before, or not have meat or whatever. But I've never seen that one like that before. But I did find out some good news, because I was concerned about if I moved to the other county, it would barely be over the county line, but still, it's another county. If I would be able to come to these food pantries, and I've been asking as I go this week, and they're telling me I can come. So, they have a couple in the other county. And those might be enough. I would go try them and see. But, y'all, and I can't imagine feeding a family. That's one of the highest bills that my son and daughter-in-law have, is their grocery bill, because they eat 3 meals a day from home. They don't eat out. She cooks. They do food prep a couple of times a week, and they go home from their office and eat lunch at home together, because they work in the same office. So they go home and take their lunch break, and then she cooks. She's a good cook, and their food bill is probably one of their highest bills they have, and they're frugal with their eating. Y'all, if something don't change, I don't know what's going to happen, because people are to work till they absolutely can't work or until they die. Of course, I know every generation says it's sad days we're living in, but y'all, what's going on in the world right now is pretty bad. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all what we got when we get home. I'm not gonna keep talking and run the video too long, but I appreciate y'all letting me vent and talk to my friends, because you know, sometimes you just need to say certain things. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I'll show y'all what we got when we get home. Okay, guys, this is it. Sweet potatoes, which is always good. Those in the air fryer are excellent, y'all. Excellent. This is the dates that we're allowed to go if anybody's interested in this area. This is the church that this food is from. We got tuna helper, walnuts. Y'all, these walnuts are delicious. I use those walnuts on so many things, like my yogurt. I put them in my cereal, in my oatmeal. If you have a little bowl or cup of ice cream, they're great on your ice cream. I have put some in like a shake, and you don't even know they're in there, but you're getting the benefits of them. But we got blueberry mix. This, if you take 2 of these mixes, it makes a loaf. And you can put a lemon glaze on it, and oh y'all, it's so good. Chicken, I have some new recipes that I'm gonna do for y'all when the weather gets cooled off with this chicken we get. I have several recipes I wanna show y'all from this food, from the food bank. It's just too hot for me to cook right now, y'all. We got a baking mix, milk, mac and cheese. We got a variety of canned goods, potatoes. Y'all can take these potatoes and drain them and do like au gratin potatoes, cheesy potatoes, bake them in the oven. You can make mashed potatoes, make garlic butter potatoes. Y'all, there's a lot of things you can do with these canned potatoes. I have a lot of people ask me a lot, what do you do with your canned potatoes? Anything that you use regular potatoes. Even if they're sliced, you can dice them and put them in different soups, or do like you would new potatoes and green beans. You could mix them with carrots. Y'all, I don't know. I've made suggestions before in other videos, but that's all I can think of right now offhand. But pinto beans, you can do, you can make refried beans, mash them, add your seasoned oil and onions and garlic, and make you some refried beans. We have the mixed vegetables, the kidney beans. That'll be good for this winter for chili. And actually, I'm fixing to make some chili one day this week, so I'll probably put kidney beans or pinto beans in my chili, because that's how I like it. So that's a good way to use your beans up and get extra protein. And there's applesauce, and this is catfish fillets. So we are going to have fish this month, but see, whoops, bottom side up. Catfish fillets, 2 pounds. So baked, grilled, air fried, pan fried, deep fried. We can make chicken nuggets. Fish nuggets, like chicken nuggets. You know, we'll think of something to do with them. I like to cut these into strips, thin strips, and I don't like big chunky pieces of fish. I like to cut them in thin strips when I fry them. Now, if I do anything else to them, them being that size is fine. But if I fry them, like my chicken, I want it real thin and crispy. So, we got pinto beans, more sweet potatoes, and fish and sweet potato fries are excellent. Do the fries in the air fryer, and you can also sprinkle sugar and cinnamon on sweet potato fries, and y'all, the kids will eat those up. Y'all could do those for a snack in the afternoon, like for your kids or your grandkids, and put a little bit of sugar and cinnamon on them. Those are really good like that. Anyway, we got beef stew, and I guess that's about our haul on this food bank journey today. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. We'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to say your prayers.